What's up, Royals? I am Empress Lazuli, and you are your empire. Libra, welcome to your January 2020 monthly divine session. And I'm really looking forward to seeing, with this new start to the decade, 2020, master building year, what advice and assistance and encouragement that we have for you. So let's dive right in to see what messages will resonate. And for the current self, we have the Hanged One here. So I see you going into this new year in a position of really wanting to see from the best possible perspective and vantage point. Really taking everything in, taking in your current position. So this is definitely evaluating, how your 2019 went, what type of people you have around you, what resources you have around you. As a Libra, obviously, this balance as well, right? Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So definitely wanting to go after new ventures and take charge, being confident and charging forward and trying new things. With the Page of Wands, with the Nine of Swords, there may be some type of anxiety or sleepless nights that you have when it comes to going after these new ventures and passionately taking action towards them. But I do feel with the Three of Cups that even though you have this mental anxiety and just like despair or negative feelings or negative thoughts that have built up against this, it's like fear has built up, it's still going to be a situation in the outcome where you are able to come to a celebration, okay, with other people around you. So in this perspective that you're in right now, currently with this Hanged One, you currently taking everything in, what I would say is to be very passionate in taking action towards any new ventures or projects that you were thinking of birthing in the month of January. As a Libra, you will have that mental energy that moves quickly in terms of like, what if this goes wrong? What if this goes wrong? What about this? Because you're starting something new. But with the Three of Cups, it's literally all in your head. It's not something that is an actual threat to you. It's just the mental process as an air sign that I feel you have whenever you're taking action on something new because you want it to work out, and it is going to work out. So remove any of that false evidence appearing real, right, in your mind, and continue to move forward with the best clarity, right? Alright, so the theme of the month here is the Two of Wands in reverse. So some of you may have been in this position here of meditation for like the end of 2019 as well. For some of you, I'm feeling strongly that it's like it's time for you to stop pausing. It's time for you to actually take action, okay? It's time for you to make a decision about something and not be in between, okay? We have the Death card here at the end, at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's really embracing this new transition that you're moving into, instead of pausing and wanting to be like, but I need this to be perfect, or but it's more of a mental thing, that's a mental block that is keeping you from taking action here. Let's clarify this Two of Wands. One more shuffle. Yeah, you need to release the burden of old patterns of taking action that may be keeping you from starting fresh. Yeah, definitely. This Nine of Swords popped out again to clarify. Like, you are holding yourself back mentally, Libra, at this time. It may be in a more of a positive way. It may be tilting more towards a positive way in the fact that you're taking a pause. But there's so much that is here waiting for you. So much, so many new projects, so many ideas, so many different things for you to try at this time. And I know you're releasing a burden, or you've just recently released an old pattern of taking action towards something. However, this mental anguish that you're causing yourself by being paranoid based on your past, okay, is only causing you to like stutter step, is what I'm hearing. So what you need to do right now, the theme of this month is getting to the point where you're actually taking action instead of being in this point of being upside down, okay? Where you're actually right side up and you're making a decision. So let's see the key goal. The key goal here is the 9 of Pentacles. So with all this Capricorn energy that is going on at the moment, I really feel like the key goal is for you to come to a position where you feel comfortable in receiving fulfillment. And in order for anyone to receive some kind of fulfillment or get to some kind of successful end or climax is by taking action and putting in work, okay? I don't feel like you will never get to reap the harvest of all of this if all you do is hang upside down like this, Libra. There has to be a point where you say, okay, I've taken and gathered all of the information that I can from being in this position, and now with the 2 of Wands in reverse, I'm not caught up in the middle anymore. I'm making a decision and moving forward, because the goal here is for me to reap the rewards from going through the journey. And right now I feel that you're kind of paused at this moment. And there's nothing wrong with you taking a pause, but just don't be there forever, okay? The goal this month and the theme is to get out of that, okay? So take this January 2020 to get more solid in your plan, if that's what's going to help you make more movement. But yeah, like, be victorious in making movement with other people as well. There could be some people around you that are trying to push you to do things with them. And, you know, it's like, see the victory and triumph in the ability to work with other people and balance out the action that you are taking towards certain things. Yeah, cause a change in what you are producing by being willing to take yourself through that journey and get a little bit dirty, you know? Like, I feel like this person here is like, I don't want to get anything on me. I don't want to get dirty. Like, I just want to stay clean. And it's like, no, with the Hierophant, cause a change, cause a ruckus. Like, don't be afraid to get dirty. The obstacles to overcome, the Lovers here. So again, with the balance, I really feel like this has to do with you balancing yourself. Could be a relationship for some of you as well. Let's clarify the Lovers card. Let's clarify this Lovers card. One more shuffle. We have Judgment, the 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant coming out again. So you coming to a decision where you're coming to a better balance with yourself. Coming to a better balance within your internal energies, because that's what could keep you caught in the middle. When someone's in the middle, it's usually like how I was saying with this 2 of Wands in reverse. It's usually like you're stuck in between two things. So right now, you could be stuck in between your divine feminine and your divine masculine, and making a judgment to move forward and make a decision. With the 9 of Cups, it's like you have everything that you need. You should be sitting pretty. You need to make a judgment that you do deserve to receive, that you do deserve to I feel a sense of some of you like have mastered your emotions. It's just tapping into that fully, or knowing that the reason why you had to do it first, or the reason why you had to come to a position where you've mastered your emotions, is so that with the Hierophant you can promote change and teach other people how to overcome their emotions. Okay? It's like by you finally coming out of that position of being in the Hangman, after you came out of this position, you're like, all right, I'm gonna just go and transform. And you came to a position where you became like this. And look, there's people below. Like, she's the teacher. You're the teacher. You're able to teach people things because you've balanced yourself out. So the obstacle to overcome, as I said before, is you coming out of that energy of just wanting to stay and evaluate everything, to actually making a judgment to say, I deserve to be treated with this much respect. Okay? And I'm going to teach people from now on, since I've come to that enlightenment through the observations I've made, I'm going to teach other people how to treat me and how to cause that change in their confidence for themselves as well. Also, people just looking up to you as a teacher. So it's not even like you have to promote yourself as some guru or something. But as you overcome that obstacle, you are being looked at by other people as someone that, you know, they can learn from when it comes to that. Major accomplishments. You have the Four of Cups. So overcoming, like I just said, that energy of not feeling emotionally fulfilled. Coming to a level of accomplishment with your emotions where you are not accepting anything less than what you deserve. Being over undervaluing your emotional capacity. Coming to a position where you're like, you know what? I'm sick of thinking lower of myself than I need to. I'm sick of thinking lowly of myself in general. I'm over it. From now on, I'm only thinking highly of myself. And I'm only accepting offers from other people that also are a higher offer. You know, like if it doesn't match the high level I see myself, then I'm not gonna rock with it. We have the Magician, the King of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So you literally manifesting a circumstance where, like I said, you're transitioning from that position of being over it. You're like, okay, I'm manifesting myself out of a situation where I don't feel like I can be loved, or that I have all of the satisfaction I need emotionally to provide to myself. I know to a place, like you're shifting that focus to a place, Libra, where you're like, I deserve this. This is mine. I am in charge and I am the manifester of this. And I am wanting to take action on creating that solid value for myself in this month of January. Even though you may have faced difficulty and despair in the past, still overcoming it. It was a part of, it's like knowing that it was a part of what you had to go through. Let's clarify this Five of Cups, please. Knowing that you had to go through this. Yeah, like that is part of what you had to go through in order to get to a stable position. And like that's part of what Capricorn is working with you on, with it putting its energy on you this month of January. That's what Capricorn is helping you work through. You emotionally feeling stronger and more confident in yourself and not settling for less. Okay, so what should you avoid? King of Cups. This is definitely having to do with you upgrading your emotions and upgrading the offers that you accept. You know, it's like changing your prices. You used to only you know, charge £5, and now starting in January you're like £25, you know, minimum. That's it. That's the least I'm expecting. With the King of Cups being what to avoid, it's like avoid those people that have a lot of emotions towards you but that are not like speaking up about them. You know, there could be people in your environment that appear to be someone that is a counterpart to you with the King of Cups. They can have a lot of emotions, but I don't see them offering a cup or speaking up about how they're feeling. So I feel like it's like avoid trying to go and, yeah, like take a leap of faith when it comes to, wow. So you have the Fool, the 10 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups to clarify this King of Cups energy and what to avoid. Okay, so this is a lot of cup energy. Like I said, Capricorn is wanting you to work on your emotions this month. But definitely taking a leap of faith when it comes to like going after your dreams. I feel with this 10 of cups, like the 10 of cups is like the ultimate satisfaction. Like, be willing to decline certain offers, Libra, that you know are not good enough, because you're going after the ultimate. Like, take a leap of faith in going after the ultimate satisfaction emotionally, regardless of what you've gone through in your past. Regardless of if, you've just known certain people emotionally for a long time, so it's hard. No, take that leap of faith in going after more and wanting all 10 cups. Go after that. If you want all 10 cups, go after that, and do not settle for less this month in January. Avoid settling. Go after those things. What should you embrace? Page of Swords. I feel like with this Page of Swords energy, alright, I don't like when they hit the floor. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, I'm not going to read those two that fell out, but for the Page of Swords with what to embrace, it's like, Libra, this is your energy here with the swords to like be more witty, like be more playful as well. You also got the Knight of Swords to clarify what to embrace. Definitely speaking up with yourself. Definitely, I feel like it's like growing up, because you have the Page of Swords and then the Knight of Swords is clarifying as well. It's like maturing yourself with the Two of Swords and the Sun. Take time to mature yourself and make movement towards habits that are mentally going to allow you to step into your brightest form. Step into that. Really step into that in the way that you communicate with other people with the Sun card here, and the way that you radiate yourself. Be okay with defending yourself from other people that you feel are just wanting to rush in and like play with your mind. Okay? Balance yourself and guard yourself away from those people that just want to come in and bring messages that are going to attempt to throw you off your mental game this month in January. Definitely embrace that aspect of yourself, that ability to, defend yourself and have that energy. Like, this month I have time. I have time's energy. I have time this month because I have stuff to do. I have stuff to work on. Right? So where do you find support this month, Libra? You find support in the bag. Who else had this placement? Who else had this placement? I think it was Virgo. It could have been Virgo. But for Libra here, where you find support is you going after your new beginning, a foundation. You going after your money. Yeah, you also got the Ace of Wands that just popped out. You taking action on going after your sense of stability, your sense of career and abundance and establishment, and therefore causing a transformation away from things that no longer belong in your life here with the Death card. You transitioning away from those things that are no longer going to serve you, and instead stepping into a new beginning when it comes to you building up your foundation. Pentacles has everything to do with the earth element. Capricorn is an earth element, and we are in the Capricorn season at this time. So this energy is really wanting you to, like, I almost want to say, be selfish, just be discerning, okay? So that you can really maximize the energy of this first month of a new year, going into a new decade, Okay, what is the advice here and the encouragement? Two of Pentacles. Balance everything. Like, balance everything. Like, get into a rhythm. As you're being called this month to step into this new beginning and this new abundance and new prosperity, as things come your way, as opportunities and invitations and news comes your way, I definitely feel like it's like, take it on. Juggle. Balance everything out. Be willing to, like, get the rhythm of things. It's like when you're bouncing a basketball, you know, you get into like a rhythm of bouncing it. It's like, get into that rhythm. Get comfortable with that rhythm this month. Clarify Two of Pentacles, please. Yeah, judgment. Definitely make a decision to juggle. Yeah, it's justice for you to be in this position. This is your card, Libra. It's time for you to embrace your energy and be a bit more selfish this month and discerning in what you tolerate and what you put your energy towards, because now is a time for you to balance yourself out. Now, in this beginning of a new year, it's time for you to be more mindful of your scales. Be more mindful of the balance that you are producing in your life, because this is setting the trajectory for the rest of this year, and you want to start that on an amazing foot. So what messages are there from the Work Your Light Oracle for Libra for January 2020? What messages are there for Libra for January 2020? You have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So the grandmother of Jesus, no one really knew about her, but she still paved the way for the collective in spreading the same message that Jesus did before he actually arrived and was able to make the significant change. So at this time in January 2020, even if you're not seeing the actual result of what can happen, it's still putting that groundwork in, still walking through the divine plan of how everything needs to come about. What does it say? Seeding the light, laying the foundation. That's what Capricorn is all about. This is where you will find support in laying the foundation and you going after that new beginning when it comes to structure and abundance for yourself. And the universe and God is here to help you. This energy is here to help you do just that as well. So definitely get into this energy of laying foundation, Libra, and building for the rest of your 2020. It starts now. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely check your rising and your moon signs as well for January 2020. And be sure to check out EmpressLazuli.com for some amazing products and services. And you can also click the link below to have your personal divine session with me for the new year. Happy New Year, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.